wake up. Wake up, Chris. Wake up!
What?
Hey gang, it's Chris from Acoustics, and I'm here with Scott Newnam, CEO of Audio Advice. And this is a wonderful show that they're hosting. It's called Audio Advice Live. Right.
And so that led us to go, we're going to build our own chair, and we're going to build, it became a passion project of mine, and we're going to build the best chair. So 2 years ago, we came out with the Revelation chair.
Right.
I don't know if it's the #1 seller in the United States, but it's one of the top sellers
Certainly
in the
up
United
there.
States.
Yeah.
We have an e-commerce business plus the stores, and we ship it all over the country. Right. And what we've been working on since, and I was like, we can make this better. And so we're working on Revelation Luxury, which is this
Here
chair
it is.
here. And we've added some really cool features to it.
Mind if I take a seat?
Yeah,
all right.
We'll
all right, cool.
Yeah.
I've been in it already. I can tell you, it's comfortable as hell. Okay. Yeah, you got the cup holder and tray, which can go on either side, right?
That's correct. You
Yeah.
can drop it
Pop
either
in.
side, and it just even
Over here.
down to this tray table.
Yeah.
If you look at most tray tables, you have to buy them separately from the chair.
Oh, it's not included.
This comes in every single chair with us.
Okay.
It comes embedded in here, so you receive the chair.
Ooh, look at that.
It's
Hey.
in the storage compartment.
Put my whole arm in
Pull it
there.
out. And it's a more advanced.
Yeah.
You saw this when I was talking about it earlier.
Yeah.
It's got a neoprene top.
Put a cup on it.
If you put the drink right here,
Yep.
so you got a glass of wine,
Yep.
there's no chance of it coming off
That's
because
very
it's sitting
cool.
right over the grommet.
Yep.
If you lean back, you spin this to here.
Yeah.
If you're up forward, you can spin it to there. But the point is, you don't have your wine
And it's
glass
very
slide
sticky.
off.
It's very
That's
grippy.
right.
It's very nice. All right. Cool. So what else is new? Actually, why don't you tell me about the features, because I don't know if our readers
Yeah,
even know the original
we'll start
Revelation.
with, just like the original, we kept the vegan leather.
Right,
So
okay.
this
Yeah,
is
it feels
non-animal
nice.
leather. It's the
Right.
same kind of stuff you experience in a Tesla or Rivian. And you can feel it. It's super soft.
Yep.
Feels like it, but has nothing to do with animals.
Yep.
It's super durable. So that has stayed the same. The dimensions are actually identical to the original Revelation.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
what we wanted was for people to be able to put these closer to a wall and be able to have more room near a riser. So if you're just on the borderline, can have 2 rows or not, you could do it. So the original one, we got it down to 8 inches it could be from the top to the wall.
Okay.
This is now 2.5 inches.
2.5.
2.5.
Okay,
So if you
but does
just
that
push
mean
this
the
button and
recline is limited, or?
Nope, full
Oh,
recline. But what's happening is you're moving
The
forward.
center is, okay.
That's right, the center's moving out like that.
Ooh, I like that.
So
Very
literally,
nice.
we set this up right
Good
against
night.
this wall.
Oh, no, I should stay awake for this, shouldn't I?
So now if you
this
push
one
your
comes
home
back.
button, this is your home. If you hold that,
Oh, it goes right back to the original.
everything back to the original.
Okay,
position.
cool. And then I understand this is adjustable headrest, right?
That's
So
right.
if you want
push this
to
button,
take a little nap, you can do that, or you
well,
can
this is
sit
super
upright.
important because you've got your screen in front of you.
Right.
And let's just do it with you here.
Okay.
You'll hit this button until you feel.
Oh yeah.
Now,
you got the support.
No pressure. You got support. You'll also notice we've got really firm, high-end foam all throughout, but we've got a little bit softer foam in the headrest.
Yeah, it's very
So
comfortable.
it's just your head just sort of naturally.
Right, but it doesn't sink in so much that you can't hear it, like your ears
right.
disappear into it or
That's
anything.
exactly right.
That's good, cool.
So now we've got you in this position.
Yeah.
But you're like, everyone has a different ergonomics in terms of the curve on their back. So we've got lumbar support.
Ooh, yeah, I feel that.
And it's different for everybody.
Nice.
And then we say one of the big things that made this chair different from the original Revelation is we said, all right, we got it closer to a wall, but let's make this someone sitting at home watching Netflix or they're listening to music. They're gonna be there like 2-3 hours. How do we make this so relaxing for them? So we added full massage capability. This is shiatsu massage.
Nice. Does it move all the way up? Like up
It
and
goes
down?
all the way from here, and you'll feel it go all the way up to here.
Hey, nice. I didn't
So
try that earlier.
The goal is to not try to replace. You've seen those big massage
Sure,
chairs
like
that
Panasonics that sell for like all kinds of money.
in a theater room because one, it covers up your ears and it's moving. And the other thing is super loud.
Yeah.
You don't hear this.
Hear what?
Exactly. You don't. So what we're doing,
Wow.
the way we're doing it, we're trying to really just make it where you can sit for 2 or 3 hours and just go. And now I'm going to add heat.
Hey.
Which was also new.
Oh, not today.
So this is all about your ability to sit there and just go, I just want to relax and chill.
Yeah.
And now this has 3 different massages. So you got this one goes pop, 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 pop.
Yeah, it's like percussion massage sort of. Yeah,
That's
nice.
right.
Okay.
And then we got a third version of it.
What's that doing?
Okay, so you feel
Oh, yeah. Full sections of the back.
Yep.
Yeah,
So it
okay.
brings the section up to the heart.
Wow.
So there's 3 different ones of those. And then we've got a couple of lights, and it also lights up under. But the trick is and we'll bring you down here, you'll see.
Right.
You can change the level of it. And why does that matter? When someone's watching a screen, you don't want the blue from the lights hitting the screen. So you got dim level, dim level down,
Cool.
dim level all the way to just barely,
Right.
which is, this is the level most people use.
Yeah.
Because you've got just a little bit of light but not distracting from the
Right.
screen,
Right.
and then you can turn it off.
Nice. And one thing you mentioned earlier, there's a USB-C port in here somewhere,
That's
right?
right here.
Oh, look,
We
it's-
cover it
oh my
up
God, didn't
so
see
you
it.
don't spill anything
Yeah.
in it. So
And-
all these little
yeah.
details about,
Yeah.
well, I don't want to spill anything in it, so it closes.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we moved from USB-A to now USB-C.
Yeah, that's great. And also, a lot of chairs I've seen have them in the sides, and you can break off the cable if you're not careful. So putting it up top is brilliant.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
In fact, the ones on the side always drove me nuts. Obviously, it costs
Yeah.
more for us to put in the cup holder.
Yeah.
But on the sides, you can't see it, you don't understand it.
Yeah.
If you plug in USB, you'll do it. So anyways,
Yeah,
we're,
nice.
we're obviously we live and breathe theaters.
Yes.
We're theater guys. So
Right.
we're like, what would we want?
So how has the success of the original version been for you guys? You said it's one of the top selling theater chairs in the
It was
country.
a home run.
Yeah.
In terms of, and what we were trying to do was not go out and make a bunch of profit on chairs. What we were trying to do was go, we are one of the largest home theater players in the United States.
Yep.
A lot of people like to work with us, both in the stores and online.
Yeah.
Let's provide an incredible product that we can do at a price point that makes a lot of sense. And then obviously, this one's only $200 more. So
$200 more, but okay.
$1,345.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, exactly. So it's $1,345, which you're not going to find anything anywhere less than like $2,000.
Is that a promotional price or something? I mean,
No,
that's the
actually,
price for
it's an
now?
interesting
Okay,
thing.
yeah.
How long we'll be able to hold that price, I
Yeah.
don't know, given all
Right.
the
So buy 10 now
various stuff's
and
going on.
avoid the rush
But
and you know, the
we're,
glut.
we're not intending it to be promotional. In fact, I bet shortly after this show, all the first runs we
lot's gonna
manufactured
sell
are
out.
gone.
Yeah.
And we're trying to manufacture them fast enough to keep
Right.
it up. But
And that's including shipping, right? $13.45?
Yeah, we ship for free.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Just in the
yeah.
United States or Canada
United
a little
States,
more
just United States.
if you go outside? Okay.
Yeah.
Are anybody else, any other dealers actually covering? I mean, distributing it, or it's only available direct?
It's only available
direct.
direct at
Okay.
this point.
Right, because they'd have to tack on extra money if they wanted to sell it, and then it wouldn't be the value
the
that it
whole
is
goal
now.
was give a great value proposition.
Right, and I understand you can actually do multiple configurations, right? You can put two of these next to each other for a love seat.
Great, Chris.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. So the way it works, I'm sure you'll have the link with your video so people
Yeah,
can
yeah,
look
for sure. Yeah, we're
but
an
it will
affiliate.
link to our page that has them.
Yeah.
And we have a drop down.
Okay.
And the drop down starts with one chair. So you can have a chair like this is for
Yep.
listening or for a theater room. Then the next drop down says 2 chairs.
Okay.
And it's a 2-chair row, but there's
Okay.
only one of these between. So imagine we put a chair that only has one arm, just the arm on this side.
Gotcha.
Connects. And
Yeah.
we have little connectors in the bottom. You don't actually use them in most theater chairs.
Okay.
But we've added where they'll connect them together and hold them. But
Right,
then there'll
okay.
be 2 row, and then you can have 3 row, and then 4-chair row. You can even do a love seat in the middle and 2 on the outside.
Which
So
means,
anyways,
so you're doing a right and a left with
A right
nothing in
and
the
left
middle.
together.
So you guys can snuggle up. Isn't
Yeah,
that nice?
that's exactly
yeah.
right.
Wow, that's great. I can't think of anything else that you could possibly put into the chair. Yeah, that's great. And I hope it sells well. And I may not be getting up. So thanks for tuning in. I might just take a little nap. I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, it's not that loud around here. It's not like there's 60 different rooms full of home theater or anything. But